Don't talk about work. Only talk about normal things in their life, whatever is going on, how their life is, how their family is, what they like. There were moments where I used to just only have water and white rice for lunch at dormitories. There weren't group presentations there. You were supposed to present presentations solo, like as an individual.
Hi Mahika. What were some of the key academic learnings and cultural experiences you gained during your time at Soulbridge?
At my time at Soulbridge, I studied financial management, machine learning, operations management, and R programming. I learned a lot of data analysis and driving insights from that analysis. And also, culturally speaking, I learned a lot about Korean customs, like social customs, how they work ethics, how people greet each other, how people behave around each other, how Korean people behave around Americans and foreigners. So that was very interesting.
What challenges did you face while adapting to a different educational system and culture, and how did you overcome them?
There weren't many very big challenges related to my education system. It was pretty easier than what we're taught in India, and it was easier to score as well. But two most very big challenges which I faced were language barrier, and the most biggest one was food. Since I'm not comfortable with eating beef and pork, so I had to struggle a lot with food. There were moments where I used to just only have water and white rice for lunch at dormitories, but then I managed to do that by cooking my own food at dormitory shared kitchen. So
How has the experience at Soulbridge helped you develop specific skills that you believe will be beneficial for you in the future?
it was my public speaking skills. There weren't group presentations there. You were supposed to present presentations solo, like as an individual. And then secondly was my analytical skills. It sharpened a lot since I was doing two subjects of coding and data analysis and two subjects theoretically. So one day on Mondays I had coding classes and on Thursday I had theoretical classes. So that helped me a lot. One thing I learned there was whenever you're networking around industry officials, don't talk about work. Only talk about normal things in their life, whatever is going on, how their life is, how their family is, what they like. That is how you start networking. That is how you grab their attention. Not obviously they're doing their work like 365 days of the year. They only want to talk about other things, not work always.
What was a typical day like for you in South Korea? How did you spend your free time outside of academic commitments?
A typical day on my college days was going to college around afternoon, studying for 6 hours because I had only two classes per day, 3 hours. When I had college, I would go to my classes around afternoon, 12 p.m. And then after that, I had classes for 6 hours, two classes every college day. If I don't have anything else to do, maybe rent the dance hall in my dorm. I'd spend some time there, dance or sing with my friends, anything. Or on weekends, when we have holidays, we would go to anywhere if we have an excursion. Otherwise, I would just roam around by myself and day on.
Maika, looking back at your time in South Korea, is there one moment or experience that you would consider your core memory from the exchange program? Could you share the story with us?
Unfortunately, there are not one moments. There are too many core memories from there. But I would like to share the most beautiful one, which was when I was roaming around alone in Seoul and exploring the whole city and their food, their markets, their clothing brands and accessory brands. Since I'm very fond of shopping and accessories and everything, so I devoted one day just to explore their fashion and their clothes and their all the accessories and all the cute things that they have there. That gained me a lot of confidence, and social smartness also. In my opinion, if you can figure out any public transport in any country, you can do anything in your life. It is very difficult to figure out public transport in any country. If you can do that, you're the best person to roam around. That is all. Thank you.